Alright. Let's see if I can hear this. Alright. Alright. Give you guys a few minutes to come on in. We're going to open this up. It's a sealed box. Alright, alright. Well, we're going to be opening this box up of 1997 Topps Baseball Series 2. We're looking for the Mantle refractors. There's Willie Mays and Mickey Mantle inserts and everything, but we're looking for the finest and finest refractors. So we're gonna some of the key ones in this. Actually, the main key rookie in this, it's in Series 2, is the dual one with Eric Chavez and Adam Eaton. That's pretty much the main one. Other than that, this is kind of a, like I said, a weaker rookie class. A lot of these guys just don't play anymore. So anyways, but there's a couple error cards in this. They ended Series 1 with number 276. Well, they started by accident, made Chipper Jones 276 instead of 277, so there's no 277. So 276 is actually kind of like a duplicate number error. And that's going to be a common one if I remember right. There are a couple other ones in here. One of them is in Series 1 with the Mike Fetters and somebody else. They did the same number. And then there's also Andrew Jones. There's an error in this number 455. So we're going to look for Andrew Jones. And I can't remember what that error exactly was. But we're looking for the Awesome Impact set checklist. Some of the ones that are on there, like Jamie Bluma, Tony Clark, Jermaine Dye, Nomar Garciaparra, Vlad Sr., Hollingsworth, Jeter. So we're going to be looking for the Jeter, Andrew Jones, Chipper Jones. Some of the other ones are Mariano Rivera, maybe Scott Rowland, Billy Wagner, Todd Walker. Those are some of the ones that are in the Awesome Impact. There are Jeter autos in Series 2. So we're going to see if we can't pull one up. What other ones are there? There's Hobby Masters. Those are pretty cool. You know, still got some of the same big names during this time. Plus you got Ripken and Maddox and that, and Griffey Jr. Looking for a lot for Griffey Jr.'s on the regular cards. But the finest refractors and everything for Mantle and Mays. Those are the big things. Anything Griffey. A lot of the PSNs go for quite a bit of money. So we're going to see what we can pull. Like I said, there's a lot of Hall of Famers in this set near the end of their careers. So we're just gonna get into it and rip it open. See what's happening. All right. There's 24 packs in this box, so let's take a look at it. See what it is. All right, I'll even do the box top flipper there. But it was a nice sealed box. And back in 1997, these were $1.99 a pack. So we're just gonna go through one at a time. If anything good comes out, then I will mix it. Obviously, the fractures and everything I'm gonna top load. The biggest thing is seeing if these are bricks or not. They kind of feel a little bit tight. So we gotta see if they're gonna stick or not. That's the key. So there's a little bit, but not much. Let's see, we got Bob Wells. There's a Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. Vinny Castilla. He actually had a pretty good career. See, I pulled off a little bit there, so I just got to be careful with it. But at this point, there's not too much you can do because it's already had whatever damage was going to happen to it. Mark Lewis, Willie Adams, Moises Alou, good player. See, here's one of the prospect cards. Wes Helms, he did all right for a while. He was a good hitter. Bill Mueller, he actually had a pretty good career. And Brad Seitzer, he actually had a pretty good career. There's another one. Jeff Abbott, Shane Monahan, and Eduardo Velasquez. All right. Got a couple of them here. Jimmy Anderson, Ron Blazier, Gerald Wojciech Jr. I think he was around for a little bit. And then we have Darian Blood, Heath Murray, Carl Pavano. Pavano, he had a pretty good little career for a while. There's Bichette. That's Bo's dad. Hideo Nomo is the next one. Michael Tucker, he was a little speedy outfielder. And Rio Prado. Alright, let's go on pack number 2. So the big thing is I hope some of the good cards aren't really sticking. Well, we got something in here. Some sort of insert, so hopefully it's still in good shape. Okay, we got Shane Reynolds. Yeah. See, I pulled some of it right there. Heathcliff Slocum. Series 1 box I had was awesome. Scott Servius. Here's Vladimir Sr. Insert. See that? Awesome impact. Pretty cool card. So, here we go. It's got a nice shine to it. It's kind of like an atomic. There's the back of it. Alright, let's go Willie Adams, Moises Alou. Might have to do this to break him. Mike Hampton, C.J. Nitkowski, Denny Nagel, Jason Schmidt, Todd Zeal, he had a pretty good career. Brooke, it was Keisnick. He went from hitting and pitching, if I'm thinking right. I'm thinking it's the right guy. Gerald Williams, Armando Benitez, Bill Postber. All right. So pack number 3. Yeah, looks like we got. There are lumber cards in this also. So that's another insert set. There's Bobby Witt, Kel Eldred, Pete Shorrock, Bob Wolcott, Rick. Let's see, we got Jermaine Hollingsworth. There's Roger Clemens. He was one of my favorite players growing up. All-time favorite players. Hopefully one day him and Bob can get in the Hall of Fame. Got Rob Beck, Danny Nagel, C.J. Nikowski, Jason Schmidt, Todd Zeal, and here we go. Manager's Dream. That's what we wanted. All right. We got Levon Hernandez. But there we go. There's our first one with a coating. And that is the refractor. Awesome. The back, it's off-centered. Front, it's off-centered. But still a nice looking card with the coating. So like I said, those will go directly into the top loaders. There we go. Willie Mason Mantle. Pretty cool card. Too bad that one wasn't a 10. We also got another insert here. Let's see who it is. Team Timber. Jeff Bagwell. You can see it was sitting in the pack. It was off, so the temperature got to it. So that one I'm just going to set aside for it now. See if I want to put that in a top loader or not. And the last card is Mel Neves. Alright. Go to the next pack. We got one refractor right off the bat. Wasn't centered. We're looking for a centered one. Alright. Let's see what we get in this one. Looks like we got another insert. Maybe another impact one. We've got Jeff Montgomery, Robin Ventura. He loves Nolan Ryan. Eddie Tabernassi, Quentin McCracken, and there we go. Andrew Jones. Now with him, he was a long-time Gold Glover for about 10-12 years. You can see that. It's pretty cool. So the debate on him is did he do enough offense to get in? Defensively, yes. He's got, what was it, 7, 8, 9, 10 Gold Gloves or something like that. Another Clemens. But just offensively, did he do it? Did he put up enough numbers? Is the big thing. There's Ken Lofton. He was one of my favorite base dealers back then. Ken Span. There's a highlights card. This is another series that's in this set. Eddie Murray. Good old Eddie Murray. Alright, then we got Scott Sanders. Love to give up the home run ball. Todd Walker. Kurt Manwarney. And Jose Rijo, who had a couple stellar seasons. Just kept getting injured near the end. Alright. See what next one we got. Yep, if anybody's out there, feel free to say something. Yep, this box is sticking. Alright, Mark Wohlers. Got Erickson, Jack McDowell had a pretty good career. Just done enough numbers for Hall, if I remember right. Alex Ochoa, Girardi, Fasaro, Alex Fernandez. He was a good pitcher back then. Between him and McDowell and I remember the other guy had a pretty good career. Keith Lockhart. All right, so these are what the card we want to look for. It's the doubles. Mark Johnson and Kotze both played for a little bit. Jason Conti, Justin Sandoval. Rob Barajas and Jackie Bexrode. Mike DeCelli, Marcus McCain. There's Mike Sweeney. There's Ivan Rodriguez. Craig Packett, he had a couple good years. Brett Gates, he was a solid defensive middle infielder there. Alright, let's see who we got in this one. See, sometimes when people have cases, some of the dealers that's had these boxes, it depends on, sometimes could be the inside, the outside. That's actually like more of a bad side, and then you have the inside, might be the good side because it didn't get changed or affected by temperature that much. Let's see who we got here. This one, Paul Sereno, Stan Javier with a bunch missing on the back there. Chris Gomez. We have a Kenny Lofton. Loading Looters. I'm going to put it on top loader, but it is, no, I'm not. If you can see the bottom there. Peeled off some of the foil. So that one's probably not going to make it anywhere. Mark Lewis, Willie Adams. See, some of these cards just slide right off and some of them stick. Alou, Hampton. Shannon Stewart, he had a pretty good little career for a while. Steve Wojciechowski. There's Kenny Lofton, but that one looks a lot better shape. Kenny Supan. Carlos Baerga. Here we go, Big Mo. Kevin Stocker. And Todd Worrell. Or Tim Worrell. Alright, let's do another one. Alright, I hate doing this, but you have to almost, because it's going to peel anyways. Alright, let's see what I got to insert in this one, I think. So my carry-on, Blouser, Alan Bennis with a cup. There's another one. Yeah. Andre Galarraga. It's just really peeling. So these ones are coming out fine. These ones are getting chewed up. Holmesworth is good. Clemens again. Beck. Graves. Charlie O'Brien. Jeff Reed. Ron Vallone. Hentgen. Dustin Hermanson. Brett Butler. John Jaha. Kurt Schilling. Alright, let's do another one. So we're looking for the Mantle refractor. The whole goal of this. We get one of those centered. I'll be happy. Alright, there's John Olerud. Had a pretty good career. It was Ripken, but it pulled the paper off it. Al Martin, Serrano. There's Baldwin. There's Barry Larkin. Will Cordero. Aurelia. We've got a bunch of prospect ones. Alright, Blood, Murray, and Favano. They had that one. Figueroa, Mark Redman. Volano. Cedric Bowers. Jared Sandberg. Brad Looper. John Peterson. Von White, who was a great center fielder for a long time. We got Brooks, Gerald Williams, and Armando Benitez. Alright, let's do another one here. Looks like we got the one on the back, and it is looks like a finest. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're just going to pull that right off the bat. That one's not badly centered. It's a nice Willie Mays. Looks good, and that one is just the finest. So that's pretty cool. Got one that's decently centered. Wendell McGee Jr., Mark Carrion, Chuck Blauser, Venice, Aurelia, Chili Davis, Ryan Klesko. He had some good years. Daryl Kyle, same thing with him. Alright, we got Gunnar and Wilder, Bellhorn, Russ Johnson, Enrique Wilson, Ben Grieve, Hidalgo, Scott Morgan. Ben Grieve was a top prospect at the time, but he didn't play up to par. Here's Canorco's another one. He had a pretty good little career, but pulled some of the coating off. Oh, there's a Vladdy. I think it pulled some of the coating. Yeah, so this just wasn't that good a box. I just gotta hope some stuff comes out of it all right. Kareem Garcia and Ernie Young. All right. Let's see what we got here. Pete Short, Bob Wolcott, Alan Watson, Todd Stottlemyre. There's a Cecil. Goes back to my Detroit days. Jason Ehrenhausen, Mark Leiter, Vida, Mike Matheny. He was around for a long time. Kevin Seitzer was around for a long time as a journeyman. Chad Ogia, Shannon Stewart, Kevin Stocker, Tim Worrell, Donovan Osborne, and Tim Belcher. Alright, let's go to the next pack. Well, at least I got the maze that looks good. Those impact ones look pretty good. Alright. Hate that sound. Like I said, this was a sticky box. Alright, Rick Aguilera. He was a good reliever for a long time. Mark Wohlers, Scott Erickson, Jack McDowell, Tony Bautista. Just like the middle of the pack is fine. Just the top and the bottom. Sid Fernandez, Mike James, Brosius, Jay Payton, Jeremy Burnett, Nefi Perez, Charlie O'Brien, John Jaha, there's a Schilling, Bob Brayview, Jason Beret, alright, let's get through these top. Keith Slocum, Service. Alright, there's Larry Walker. Non-sticky Larry Walker. John Flaherty. There's Cecil. Ehrenhausen. I'll get the sticky batch. Mark Leiter. Trey Beeman. Chad Mintola. He was a high prospect. Just never came through. Eddie Murray. Jose Rosado. Mike Sweeney. There's Ivan Rodriguez. Mr. Pudge himself. Oh, Pudge was awesome back in the day. Paquette, Brett Gates. You did not want to run on Pudge. He had a strong arm. Alright. Alright, here we go. John Olerud. Killed the Ripken right there. Alright, here's another sticky one. L. Martin, and here's one. We're going to get that other type. Watch it be Griffey or something. Masuna. Just takes a lot of the finish off. So Chili Davis, Ryan Klesko, Daryl Kyle, Matt Lawton. Here's an Andrew Jones. Yeah, it's one of the air ones. I'm trying to think of what it was that was the air on it. But I'll put it aside and look at it later. I can't remember what it was. Mike Matheny. Like say have something on the back. Seitzer, Chavagia, Armando Benitez again. Bill Pulsfer, Curtis Pride, and last but not least, Chad Curtis near the end of his career. He was stellar in when he was with the Angels. Same thing with like Andrew Jones. He was Chad Curtis on a bunch of Gold Gloves. Had some power, stole some bases. All right. Oof. It's gonna be another insert card. Yeah, let's pull that one out right away. Yeah, that one's gonna be off center. I've got one more to it. There we go. That one's off center, but those are the cool looking cards. All right. Some more prospects. Like I said, only the main prospects is probably the Mark Eden one. Already have these ones. There's a Jeff Bagwell. That one's going to be sticky as can be. Juan Guzman. Hammett. Oh, there's a Griffey Jr. Pulled it off too. That's a shame. Yep, I did not think that will grade out. TJ Matthews. Tim Salmon. Kenny Rogers. Rondell White. So I got to remember all these guys because they'll be around the time of Griffey. Greg Vaughn. Weiss. Cone. Had a good long career in Finley. All right. Oh, here's a guy I went to high school with. Right on top. Yeah, he was what, a year older than me, I think it was. That was good. Yep. I didn't get where you can see it. But yeah, it was Fontana, California. But yeah, he was a good player. Good player. Played a bunch of teams. Played in Marlins when they won. Schmidt. Joe Vaughn. Stockton. Tim Morrell. Donovan. There's Bobby Bonilla. Wendell McGee. He was a good outfielder for a while. I think that Mark Lewis was a good infielder for a while. Willie Adams. There's Moises. Campton. Rosario. CJ Nikowski. Yep, my good old high school days. Yep, we had a great football team and great baseball team. I think they went to the state semis. The main pitcher was our quarterback, and he got drafted to the San Francisco Giants right out of high school. Remember that? He got like a $100,000 signing bonus. So, but he hurt his arm 2 different times. Came back and was Winter League Player of the Year, and then blew his arm out right before season started, and they were gonna keep him or pull him up, and he was done. Lance Johnson. Yeah, that was a shame. I was pulling for him. On the insert. See, the middle of the pack, if I get a Griffey, then we're golden. We have a good chance at a 10. Manning. Jose Rio, Leiter, Vizcaino. Alright, guys, we got like 8 packs left. I think I got one more. I think one more refractor somewhere in there. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is a sticky front. Marte, sticky Larry Walker, Bobby Witt. Like I said, this isn't a good box at all. But you never know when you buy the older boxes. There's an Eck. You never know when you buy the older boxes if they're going to stick or not. Certain brands, you can almost expect it. There's Phil Nevin. There's Andrew Jones. There's another one. We'll see if it's got the air on it or not. Curtis Pride. Mo Vaughn. Sticky Mo Vaughn. Curtis and Berga. Okay. Yeah, the stick box kind of depressing. Killing a lot of cards. Yeah, this one, like I said, it's got a good middle of the pack. It's just the top and the bottom. Alright. Dean Palmer. Powell. Ears. Reynolds. Alright, let's get Griffey in the middle here. Hampton. Jones. Coppinger. There's Eck. No name prospects. Sandberg. So I pulled an Eaton one. Looper, Patterson. There's a checklist. Terry Pendleton. Great player for a long time. There's Manny Ramirez. They're all sticky. I'll probably go back through and probably ditch majority of these cards. All the ones that have any issues, I'll probably just get rid of. I can't put those in a box and give them to a kid or anything like that. I say, Daddy, how come half the picture's missing? Well, these were done when I was a kid. Hate that sound. You can see on that, it just pulls it right off. Right up the middle on that one. Montgomery, Ventura, Graves. I should have sat with a trash can. There's Randy Johnson with it pulled up the middle. That's a shame. Cordova. There's a Floyd. Urbina. Newfield. Phil Nevin. Here's a high prospect for a while. Here's one with damage to it. Another Andrew Jones. We got 3 of those. I think 2 of them are probably damaged. There's a Sosa. Yeah, this was not a good pack. Messina. Bags. There's a good run of Hall of Famers right there. Guzman. It's too bad they all stuck. Alright. This one didn't seem like it was that bad, actually. Alright, Delmonico, Darren Bragg, Brown Mouton, Graves, Randy Johnson. They look better than the last one. Cliff Floyd. We got a couple of. We got a run of them. There's Mahler, Hall of Fame. These just come out nice. There's Nomo, Bonds. There we go. There's a little bit of value there. Hudley, probably with the back taken off. Vizcaino, Leiter, Hermanson, Brett Butler. Played a long time. Alrighty. Yeah, we're definitely doing another box that I know is not sticking. The next one. There's Javier. Chris Gomez. There's Griff. Hopefully he'll get in next year. Ricky Barogna. Davis. Actually, I think, or was that his 10th year? might have to go to the old timers committee. Kyle Lawton's checklist. E-Man Matola. Murray. Berg in the back. Was for Pride and Curtis. Alright. Got 3 packs left, guys. Alright. Here we go again. Hate that sound. What's bad is these inserts just stick like crazy to it. So those are almost like dead in this, especially in this box. So luckily we haven't had any big names. So McGriff, Grosvenor, Colburn. Looks like I went to high school with him. Yeah, here's a sticky card. Watch this be a big name. Otis Nixon. Whew, thank God. Bobby Jones, Coppinger. There's Eck. That's a nice Eck. Flaherty. Alright. Here's another run of them. Murray, Molitor. Nomo. Oops. Bonds. Osborne. Belcher, Scanners, Todd Walker. Alright. I think I get one more refractor in this, I think. And it's not guaranteed. But I think there's about like 4. And I got 3 so far. So it's not this one. It's either going to be in that one or I just got 3. Alright. Spray, Gruppen Rivera. Mark Thompson. There's a Darryl Strawberry. Half of it pulled off. Delino. Orlando Merced. Yeah, this pack is horrible. Matt Williams. There's Gunnar and Wilder. Still haven't got Chavez and Mark Eaton. Those usually come like right around this time, middle of the pack. It's Canorco. Ugh. Von Hernandez. You can see it's just peeled it right off. Knives. There's a Sosa. Like I said, I'm going to have to toss most of these away. There's Masuna. Alright, last one, guys. Sorry about the torture. It's definitely a bad box. Alright. Brad Osmus in the back. Can't tell if I got any inserts. That just kills him. Yeah. Alright. See if we can get one card out of this. It isn't. Well, that one there. Tim Raines with it. Gone. Benny Castilla. Here's the insert card that we're not going to have. Brady Anderson. Breacher Reachers. Dead card. So Randy Johnson's. Yeah, this is not one of those good boxes. Tony Batista with the Rookie Cup. Derek Gibson. Ruben Sierra with the Tigers. Checklist. Alright, draft pick. Nicholson, Prater. Didn't do much. Brayu, Jason Beret, Bertolo, yeah, and Brett Osmus. Alright. So, by the time I end up throwing just about every one of these cards out, we did get 3 error cards. I just got to see which one or what the exact error is. Well, that one's ruined. That one doesn't look bad. That one doesn't look bad. I think it's on the back, if I remember right. I just can't remember. That one I'll have to look at. We did get these. We got one Lumber, or Team Timber. Jeff Bagwell with it really curved. I don't know if the top loader would help that or not. Reacher, Brady Anderson, and these are all ruined because they were sticking. Otis Nixon, Loading Looters, Lance Johnson, Mike Masuna, Hilltoppings, Andre Galarraga, Kings of Swing, Kenny Lofton. Too bad that, I like that card. But those are all ruined. These ones came out good. I got Andrew Jones, the Awesome Impact, and Vladimir, Awesome Impact. That sounds like kind of like cracked ice. And here's a bunch of stars, which I'll end up having to throw probably 2/3 of those away because they stuck. But we did get 3 Mantles. Yeah, Mantle Maze in both of them. There's a Mantle with a coating. That one's just the finest. So I was happy with that one. It's off center though. And Manor's Dream. This one's really off center. That one's got Mantle and Maze. This one actually is a little bit, but not bad at all. Just a little bit. This one might get a 9. Willie Mays. And that one was a regular. That one was a refractor. That's a shame. Because that was the worst centering on them. And then that one's just a regular finest. So, thank you guys for watching. And we'll catch you again. And hopefully the box doesn't stick like crazy. Alright. You guys, we'll see you later.